So this is the cajon, sometimes referred to as the box drum, and it is what we are using as a larger, low-sounding drum in the two family of drums that we're using, small and high versus low and large. And I'm trying to stay in frame here, so I'm leaning down, but normally you'd actually want to sit up like this and only lean forward as much as you can, much as you need to, so that you can reach about a third of the way down right here. So that's, and you want to play, pay no attention to my hand. My hands are a little weird, but you want to have basically a flat, closed hand. And for our low sound, our bass, we're playing there. Now this is, if you notice, the side with the Meinl logo on it, and it's got some screws around the edge. If you play on the other sides, it's a lot thicker and you won't get a good response. So you play in the center, or you can play out at the corner. Now, keep in mind, you are hitting a piece of wood with your bare hand. So at first there will be some discomfort. Bad pain sticks around, so if you feel like it's like a bone thing, I mean, we can talk, but if it's just like a little skin discomfort and it goes away, that means that you're building up a little bit of toughness to be able to do this. The people who play these instruments professionally have very, very tough hands, as you might imagine. So the basic techniques, you sit, make sure you don't have to bring a chair to wherever you're going to practice, right? We want to get as different a sound as possible between low and high, right? So this instrument is what's called a found object instrument, which means it was originally, before people started to mass manufacture them as musical instruments, it was originally just shipping crates, dresser drawers, things like that, that people converted, much like cowbells, much like a lot of other instruments. They were originally something else, and then they got turned into percussion instruments. And so for this one, you want to just make sure that you're getting a high sound that's as far away sonically from the low sound, right? So the first rhythm we're going to do on this instrument for D bone would be 1, 2, a 1 and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1. So just to give you a little bit of an idea of what this sounds like, this always sounds louder to people around you than it does to you when you're playing it, just because of the way the sound projects outward instead of just upward. So play hard. If you're doing it right, your fingers are going to tingle. Like my fingers are tingling a little bit right now. If you do this right, you will feel it, and you will eventually feel like you are getting a good sound out of it. But it does take a little getting used to.